Hello there, it's Naveen with Naveen's Cuisine, hoping you're having a wonderful morning. It's Monday morning, beginning of the week, and it looks glorious out there, nice and sunny and beautiful. Not too windy, just right. So today I feel like making a almond pear tart. And one of the main ingredients is pears, and you can use any kind of pears you like. I got 3 Bosc pears. You can get Bartlett, really any kind of pear you like. So I'm gonna peel them. You can use a knife or a peeler, whatever you feel comfortable with. This peeler is kind of sharp, so it's gonna give me a nice even peel. And this tart is French. It's beautiful. It combines almonds and pears together. They pair wonderfully. And it's going to be made with almond flour. So pretty much it is gluten-free. And if you want to use special sugars or sugar substitutes, that will make it sugar-free. So it's all around wonderful. So after I peeled it really good, take the stem off. I'm gonna cut it in half. And another half. And I will take the core out. So we took the peel off, the stem off, and now the core. And the core is that inside part of a pear or an apple or any stone fruit that has the stone, the seeds. Sharp knife can do it, a paring knife can do it. Make sure all the seeds are gone. And we will slice it, even slices. Try to keep it together with your fingers because you're gonna be putting this in just the way it is when we get the rest of our ingredients for the tart. So keep it connected. You're gonna be using the knife to spread it over the tart like such. It's easy, just needs a little bit of attention. Well, hello again. So today we're making that pear almond tart, which is called frangipan pear tart. And there's 3 parts for it. The first part is what we did was getting the pears ready by being peeled and cored and sliced. The second part is called sucrèe, which goes at the bottom, which means sugar pastry. So basically it's 2.5 cups flour, it's an easy tart to make, it just takes a bit of a time. So we have 2.5 cups flour, and we have 3/4 butter, room temperature or softened. I'm gonna stop beating that together at low. Then we're gonna add 1 egg. And 1 cup sugar. That's the name, sucrèe. And that's a basic pastry recipe for fruit tarts, stone fruits, berries. Just gonna keep it going until it's all nice and crumbly. Then we can form in a bowl and spread it in tart form. Half a teaspoon of vanilla. And half a teaspoon of salt. Every once in a while we'll get a spatula and scrape the sides. So everything gets a bit of everything. The egg, the flour, the vanilla extract, the butter, and the sugar, of course. We're going to give it one more mix. Now that it's formed nice, everything is nice and mixed together. It's nice and buttery and creamy. We will spread it at the bottom of this, I believe this is an 11-inch pan, round tart. You can use that, you can use a square, a rectangular one, maybe with the removable bottom. And we're just gonna put it in here and with our hands, you will spread it nicely until it covers the sides. See how that nice fluted edges here? It needs to take that form. And then we work on the filling. So see, it's nice and very easily spread with your own, the heels of your hand, the tips of your fingers. It's nice and soft and spreadable. So that's the pâte sucrèe, which will be the bottom part. Now we're going to start working on the filling, the frangipan. So now for the frangipan filling. We have almond flour. Best if it's the super fine blanched. And then we're using 1 cup of that in the mixer with the whisk attachment. 3/4 cups sugar. And 1 tablespoon cornstarch. We're gonna mix it a bit together. And then I have a whole stick, 1/2 cup of butter, softened. One egg. A couple of teaspoons of vanilla. We're gonna whip it until it's nice and soft. You can see it's starting to lighten in color, nice and fluffy. Now the frangipan filling is so beautiful and light and fluffy. And we will throw it in here with a spatula and scrape all the edges. Meantime, we have the oven going on at 375. We have our pears. You can also use apples if you want. Again, or any stone type of fruits, apricots, plums, peaches. We're gonna spread this around. It's an easy recipe, it's just a couple of steps. And I used 2 large Bosque pears. I bought 3, but I only used 2.5. And I ate the other half. So it just depends on the size of pears you're getting. Mine were 3 large Bosque pears. Once you spread it all nice in here, kind of level it off. I think they're looking good. Now we will put in the pears. See, we sliced it. We're gonna put it, fan it out a little bit like that. See, once you get the slices all together, it's easy to fan out. Go like that to the edge, and then you're gonna fan it out. Or you could do it circular, whatever you feel comfortable with. Or you can play with it in different designs. That gets in the oven, 375 for about 40 minutes. You need to check it out to make sure that the toothpick or some skinny cake tester comes out nice and clean. And the smell would be amazing. The French love their frangipan and they love their pears. So this would be the tart, the frangipan, de poire. And it's wonderful with a cup of freshly whipped cream, crème chantilly. I have a couple of extra slices, so I'm going to fill in the gaps here, or you can just leave it the way it is. It looks very elegant that way too. But since I have a few extra pear slices, why not? This is how it looks like. Now it's ready to go in the oven, 40 minutes, and we'll check on it later. See ya. Well, hello, it's Niveen with Niveen's Cuisine. I'm in a sweet mood today. It's a beautiful day to make some desserts, cookies and tarts, and share it with friends and family. So today I made this wonderful frangipan pear tart. And I'm gonna add a little bit of fruit jelly to give it a nice little glaze. So usually apple jelly, apricot jelly, any kind of clear. So I have some apple jelly that I'm gonna put some here in the bowl, about a couple of tablespoons, and I'm gonna warm it in the microwave, and then I will brush over the tart. So I warmed up a little bit of the apple jelly, and I will brush over the pears. So pears and apples go well together. You can also use apricot jelly or any other fruit you like. It needs to be a little translucent, that way it gives it a nice glaze without really changing the color of the tart. And bon appetit! Don't forget to visit me on my YouTube channel, Niveen_S Cuisine, to try one of my recipes, to like, subscribe, share. It'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much.